Loro Languaged Podcast. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the podcast. This is your cozy corner for natural English practice and real-life conversations. I'm Jayden.
And I'm Aria. We are so happy to have you here with us today.
Now, before we jump into today's topic, we have one tiny favor to ask. If you enjoy listening to us, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps other English learners find us.
Exactly. And we would also love it if you left a comment down below. It can be super simple. Just tell us where you're listening from or share your thoughts on today's topic.
And you know what? Typing a comment is actually a great way to practice your English without even realizing it. Your brain is working, choosing vocabulary, putting words in order. It is real practice.
That is so true. So please, don't be nervous about making mistakes. Even just one short sentence is totally fine. We genuinely love reading your thoughts.
All right, are you ready? Let's get right into today's topic.
Yes. And today, guys, we really need to talk about a very sensitive topic.
I know that tone. Did you check your banking app again? I told you, Aria, never look at your bank account on a Monday morning. It'll ruin your whole week.
I had to, Jayden. My credit card bill is due. And honestly, I'm literally staring at the screen right now. And I don't understand where it all went. Like, didn't we just get paid?
We got paid exactly 12 days ago. Welcome to the Broke by the 15th Club. Population. Basically everyone in our generation.
Right? But here's the crazy part. I didn't even buy anything big. It's not like I went out and bought a new laptop or a designer bag. I've just been living, breathing, existing, and somehow existing costs all of my money.
Yeah, well, existing usually includes Uber Eats 3 times a week, Aria.
Hey, don't judge me. I was tired, but seriously, I looked at my transaction history. It's just a bunch of random tiny charges. $5 here, $12 there. A coffee, a quick snack at the convenience store, a random app subscription I forgot to cancel.
Oh, the phantom subscriptions. Those are the worst. You sign up for a 7-day free trial to watch one specific movie, and then boom, you're paying $15 a month for the next 2 years because you're too lazy to find the cancel button.
Exactly. And you know what else I blame? Contactless payments. Apple Pay, Google Pay, whatever. It's too easy. You just tap your phone. It makes that little ding sound and you feel like you didn't even spend real money.
Oh, absolutely. When you hand over a crisp $50 bill, you feel the pain, right? You watch the money physically leave your hand. But tapping a piece of plastic or a phone, it feels like Monopoly money. It's basically an arcade game.
Yes, it doesn't feel real until the end of the month when your statement arrives and slaps you in the face. I mean, I remember looking at a charge for like $28 at a pharmacy last week, and I honestly couldn't tell you what I bought. Probably just lip balm and some vitamins I'll never take.
See? That's the trap. We always stress out about the big purchases, like rent or a car payment. But it's not the big things that drain your account. It's being bled dry by 1,000 tiny purchases.
1,000 tiny, delicious, caffeine-filled purchases. Which brings me to a very controversial topic.
Oh boy. Are we going to talk about your coffee habit?
We are, because everyone keeps telling me that if I stop buying my morning latte, I'll magically be able to afford a house. And I have some strong opinions on that.
So, the famous coffee argument, let's be honest, Aria, a $5 coffee every single day really does add up. You just can't deny the math.
Oh, here we go. You're going to give me the whole Latte Factor lecture, aren't you? Let me guess. If I stop drinking my morning coffee, I will magically become a millionaire by the time I'm 60.
Well, maybe not a millionaire, but just look at the numbers. $5 a day, 5 days a week. That is $25. Multiply that by 52 weeks. You are spending over $1,300 a year, just on crushed beans and hot water. You could use that money for an emergency fund, or a vacation, or paying off your credit card.
Okay, first of all, it is an iced oat milk vanilla latte. Thank you very much. And second of all, $1,300 a year is not going to buy me a house, Jayden. Have you seen the housing market lately? A decent house costs like $1 million now. My daily coffee is definitely not the reason I can't afford real estate.
Fair point. The housing market is a completely different nightmare right now. But $1,300 is still a lot of money. You could invest it, put it in an index fund, watch it grow, or, just make your coffee at home.
I tried that. I really did. I bought a fancy espresso machine last year. It cost me over $300. I bought the syrups, the special milk, the cute little glass cups. And guess what? It takes 15 minutes to make a cup, another 10 minutes to clean the machine, and the coffee never, ever tastes as good as the cafe down the street. So now that machine just sits on my kitchen counter, silently judging me every time I walk past it with a takeout cup.
Wait, let me get this straight. You spent $300 on a machine, and you still buy a $5 coffee every day. That is incredible financial planning, Aria. Truly inspiring.
Hey, that morning coffee is my survival juice. It is literally the only thing that gets me out of bed and ready to face a stressful workday. It's not just a drink, it is a little cup of mental health. I mean, if we cut out every single tiny joy in our lives just to save a few pennies, what are we even working so hard for?
A cup of mental health. Wow. That is a very creative way to justify spending money. But, okay, I surrender. The coffee is innocent. It brings you joy. I get it. But if the coffee isn't draining your bank account, what is? Because earlier you said you had absolutely no idea where your paycheck went.
Well, I might have a theory, and it doesn't happen in the morning. It happens at around 2 a.m. when I'm lying in bed, in the dark, just staring at my phone.
Oh no, the midnight scrolling. Please don't tell me you bought something weird from a social media ad again.
Okay, first of all, it was on sale, and it was free shipping. But yes, I did.
I knew it. All right, lay it on me. What did the social media algorithm force you to buy this time at 2 in the morning?
So, you know my cat, Leo, right? Well, I was scrolling through TikTok, just minding my own business. And this video pops up. It was a cat wearing a tiny, hand-knitted turtleneck sweater. And Leo gets cold sometimes. The winter is coming. So, I bought him one. Actually, I bought him 3. In different colors.
Aria, Leo hates clothes. The last time you put a little bow tie on him, he hid under the sofa for 2 days and refused to look at you. You spent real money on turtlenecks for a cat?
I know. But the music in the video was so cute, and the cat looked so cozy. At 2 a.m., my brain just doesn't work logically. It just says, oh my goodness, Leo needs a winter wardrobe right now, or I am a terrible pet parent.
That is exactly how they get you. The algorithm is literally designed to catch you when your defenses are down. During the day, you are a rational adult. You pay bills, you do your job. But after midnight, you are just a tired person staring at a glowing screen, and the internet knows exactly what to show you.
It is terrifying. It feels like my phone is reading my mind. I didn't even search for cat clothes. I just looked at my cat for 5 seconds, and suddenly my entire feed is filled with pet accessories, ergonomic pillows, and, wait for it, a mini desktop vacuum cleaner.
Wait, don't tell me.
Yes, the mini vacuum cleaner arrived yesterday. It looks like a little mushroom. It doesn't even work that well, but it was incredibly satisfying to watch in the video.
And the worst part is how frictionless the buying process is now. You don't even have to type in your credit card number anymore. It's just double-click the side button, scan your face, and boom. Money gone. Product shipping.
Exactly. It is too seamless. If I actually had to get out of bed, turn on the light, find my wallet, and type in 16 numbers. I would never buy the cat sweater. The laziness would save my bank account. But Apple Pay makes it feel like I'm not spending real money.
So let me get this straight. You buy useless mushroom vacuums and sweaters for a cat who hates you. But you still think all of this is totally justified because of, what do you call it? Girl math?
Oh, excuse me. Don't you dare mock girl math. It is a flawless, highly logical financial system.
A flawless financial system? Aria, you literally just told me that if you pay with cash, it means the item is completely free.
Exactly. Because my bank account balance doesn't change. If the number on the screen doesn't go down, I didn't spend real money. That is just basic science.
That is not science. That is delusion. What about when you return something to the store?
Oh, returning something is the best feeling in the world. If I buy a dress for $50 and then return it a week later, I just made $50. It is free money. So obviously, I have to go spend that new $50 on something else to treat myself.
Wow. So by that logic, if you buy a $2,000 designer bag on sale for $1,000,
I made $1,000. See? Girl math. I am basically a financial genius.
I am losing my mind. But fine. You want to talk about ridiculous math? Let's talk about boy math.
Oh, I would love to talk about boy math. Like how you will absolutely refuse to pay a $5 shipping fee, but you will happily add $40 of random useless stuff to your cart just to get free shipping.
Hey, free shipping is a matter of principle. Why would I give the delivery company $5 for nothing when I can get 3 pairs of socks and a new phone case instead?
And how about when you bought that massive flat-screen TV last year?
That was an investment. I specifically said we would save money because we wouldn't need to go to the movie theater anymore.
Jayden, we have been to the movie theater at least 10 times since you bought that TV.
Well, the popcorn at the theater is just really good. Okay, fine. Maybe we are both completely terrible at math.
Yeah, I think it is safe to say our generation needs some serious help. So, what do we actually do? We can't just stop buying coffee and cancel all our streaming services. We still need to enjoy life.
True. Extreme budgeting never works. It's like a crash diet. You starve yourself for a week, and then you end up eating a whole cake at midnight. Same with money. If you don't buy anything fun, you will just end up breaking down and buying a $300 espresso machine.
Hey, I thought we agreed to leave my coffee machine alone, but you're right. So here's a trick that actually works for me. The 24-hour rule.
Oh, I like that one. How does it work for you?
Whenever I see something I want to buy online, like another cat sweater, I put it in my cart, but I close the app. I force myself to wait 24 hours. And honestly, 9 times out of 10, the next day I wake up and I don't even want it anymore. The impulse is just gone.
That is actually really smart. The excitement is in the shopping, not the actual buying. My favorite trick is deleting my saved credit cards from my phone and browser.
Oh, adding the friction back in.
Exactly. If I want to buy something, I have to physically stand up, go find my wallet, and type in all 16 numbers. It is so annoying that half the time I just give up. Laziness is a great way to save money.
Laziness and a little bit of patience. I think we can handle that. And maybe checking our bank accounts more than once a month?
Let's not get too crazy, Aria. One step at a time.
Fair enough. Well, guys, that is all the financial advice we have for today. Remember, we are not professionals. We are just 2 people trying to survive the algorithm.
Well, that brings us to the end of today's conversation.
We really hope you enjoyed it. And remember, no matter what you're struggling with right now, whether it is saving money, learning English, or just getting through the week, take it one step at a time. Be kind to yourself.
Absolutely. Learning a language is a journey, and you are doing great just by being here and listening.
If you found this episode helpful, or even just a little bit funny, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. It is the best way to support what we do.
And please don't forget to leave a comment down below. Tell us what you thought about today's topic, or just say hi. We read every single comment and we love hearing from you.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us today. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and trust the process.
We will catch you in the next episode. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Bye-bye.